FM 37. Now the plain white tees will be along in a jiffy. Let's head to Statler Financial Services in Sebring. I think I've got Phillip on the line. Phillip, are you with me?
Hey, good morning, Scotty. Yes,
Hey.
I am. Just you and I, one last day before Dave decides to come back to work, huh?
Yeah, I guess he's going to drag his lazy self in here tomorrow. Oh no, I'm just Dave's the hardest working guy I've ever known, I swear. And I've known some hard working guys, Phillip.
He does. He does. He shows up and does that early morning gig almost every single day of the year. So
Yep.
kudos to him. Hey, Scotty, yesterday when we talked, things weren't looking real good in terms of the futures, and I got to say they didn't end up very well either. Though they ended up better than what they were yesterday morning when you and I talked for the most part. The Dow was down a little bit more than yesterday morning. It was down about 0.5%, down $172. It closed at 34,566. The S&P 500 was down about 0.4% to that's almost $17 to $4,402. NASDAQ was really the best one yesterday. It was basically flat. It was down 24 cents. You can't get much closer to zero, to 13,791. So not all red, different tinges of red, but definitely red. This morning though, we're seeing a little bit better, a better outpouring when we look at the futures. But before we tell you what those are doing, let's talk about some of the economic numbers that have come out, because we did have one important number come out, and that was a producer price index.
Right. Yeah.
That's how much businesses and manufacturers, that's how much more they're paying for their goods and services, which means you and I have to pay more because they're going to have to raise their price to cover the increase that they're having to pay. The expectation was for that producer price index to go up 0.5%. We'd have been happy with that, but instead it went up 1%. That's
really?
It's a pretty big number, which if you look year over year, it's crazy. It's up 9.7%. That's almost 10%. Some big increases there. So I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Phillip. I'm sorry. Yeah, our phones are acting a little strange this morning. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, but go ahead.
That's okay. That's all right. So that kind of is kind of in line with what we saw last week with the consumer price index, up over 7%. Now we've got the producer price index up almost 10%. I've got to think that's not good news for you and I and the rest of the folks out there that have to go buy stuff. So that's what it's looking like on that front. The Empire State Manufacturing Index came out. It was a disappointment as well. It was expected to come in at 11. It came in at 3. So not real good news there either. So let's kind of switch gears a little bit, Scotty, and look at some of the companies that have reported earnings. The one main one that everybody will recognize the name, and that's called Restaurant Brands. You may not recognize that name, but it's the holding company of Burger King, Tim Hortons, the Popeye chain. So a lot of household names inside of there. They earned 74 cents a share. That was 4 cents better than expected. And revenue came in better as well. Their Tim Hortons coffee chain up in Canada didn't see the same restaurant sales increases that they saw here in the United States. Burger King was up, their same store restaurants were up over 11% increase over last year. And that was a lot better than expected in terms of their return. Now for Restaurant Brands, we don't really have a price today because it's traded on the Toronto Exchange, and so we don't that one doesn't trade. We don't see the futures on that one, but we do have a couple. We have the Arista Networks. They reported 9 cents better than expectations. Their software and service company, they're seeing a pretty good bump this morning, up a little over 8% before the market gets going. So some good news is for them. We have let's see, Marriott reported. Now there's a household name for you. They beat by 31 cents a share. Occupancy rates have increased. So they're seeing a lot better things there. Top line beat as well. So Marriott is trading up this morning, 3.2%. So they're getting really close to their 52-week high, Scotty.
Okay. All right. What you got for us? What are you looking for today there, Phil?
So for today, we do have a few things coming out. The futures are looking really, really good today, Scotty. The Dow is up 1%. The S&P 500 is up 1.25%. And get this, the NASDAQ 100 is up 1.75% this morning. That's $250.
That's a big win for the NASDAQ.
That's a big one. The Russell 2000 is having a great day too. It's up 1.4%. So a lot of good numbers. Now the question is, can we hold it all day long? That'll be the big thing. Hey, on the commodities front,
okay,
silver's given up about what it was up yesterday. It's down 2.8%. Gold's down 1%. Crude oil is higher than what it was yesterday at $93 a barrel, but Scotty, that's 2.5% less than what it was when it closed yesterday. So it closed at over $95 a barrel yesterday.
Oh boy, pushing triple digits these days, huh?
That's right, man. We're going to see some major gas increases as these numbers keep bumping between 90 and 100.
Right. Okay.
So, hey, with that, with the phone give us a little bit of issue, I'll bow out. Hey, look, if you are getting close to retirement, you need to look at our core retirement design, where we help you design the retirement you always dreamed of. Give us a call at 863-382-0037 to schedule your core retirement design. And then join us this weekend for the Statler Financial Radio Show, 6 a.m. and noon on Saturday, 10 a.m. on Sunday morning on Highlands News Talk, 730 and 95.3 FM.
All righty. Well, I don't know when I'll be talking to you next, but all the best to you and your family, Phillip. Good to talk to you.
All right, man. You have a great one, Scotty.
You too, buddy. There's Phillip Statler. He's a good guy. Statler Financial Services in Sebring. Are you near retirement?
Hey, folks, a little bit of technical difficulties this morning with the phone. Hopefully, you're able to pick up most of the conversation we had there with Scotty. Things are looking good this morning. Remember, if you don't have a plan, how are you going to retire comfortably? That's why we put together our core retirement design, so we can help you design the retirement you always dreamed of. Again, give us a call, 863-382-0037. Hey, until tomorrow, have a great day.